Pemirsa, bursa saham di berbagai negara akhirnya pulih setelah sempat terjun bebas dengan kenaikan signifikan angka pengangguran di Amerika Serikat yang mengkhawatirkan terjadinya resesi. Tapi analis dan investor mencermati masih banyak faktor domestik dan luar Amerika Serikat yang membuat pasar tetap mengalami volatilitas tinggi. Selengkapnya dilaporkan tim VOA dari Washington DC, Amerika Serikat.
Data ketenagakerjaan terbaru di Amerika Serikat kembali menguatkan saham di Wall Street. Setelah data awal bulan Agustus memicu kekhawatiran soal terjadinya resesi ekonomi. Data mingguan dari Departemen Tenaga Kerja AS menunjukkan pemohon tunjangan pengangguran turun signifikan dibandingkan pekan sebelumnya.
Our employment data is always backward looking, and we're all reacting, trying to look forward. And that's difficult. But the unemployment claims come out a lot more often, and so they feel like they give us a better pulse of the moment.
Kekhawatiran soal resesi sempat memicu terjun bebas harga saham dari New York hingga Tokyo.
Investors are still very sensitive to any negative news that may come in the upcoming days. And even though that the U.S. recession risk may be largely exaggerated, however, there are still other type of uncertainties around the world. For example, the geopolitical situation in the Middle East. So yes, I think the market will likely to stay volatile.
Right now, we think we're in for a bit of a volatility the rest of the year. We still have the election to come up. Interest rates have not been cut as of yet. We think a lot of people's portfolios right now are getting a little bit out of whack.
Sejumlah pimpinan Bank Sentral AS atau Federal Reserve telah mengisyaratkan pemotongan suku bunga segera dilakukan dengan terbitnya berbagai indikator laju inflasi yang telah memuaskan The Fed karena inflasi semakin mendekati target sebesar 2%. Indeks harga konsumen lalu rujukan utama The Fed yaitu indeks harga pengeluaran konsumsi pribadi semuanya mengindikasikan laju inflasi di Amerika Serikat telah mulai terkendali. Pada saat yang sama kondisi ketenagakerjaan sedikit meresahkan dan ini menguatkan dugaan bahwa The Fed hampir pasti mulai menurunkan suku bunga acuan mulai September. Sebagian pelaku pasar bahkan khawatir The Fed lambat bertindak dalam menurunkan suku bunga acuan.
What's troublesome is that on the one hand, the Fed is understandably saying they want to see the data. However, once they see the data, it's too late. It's almost like the large tanker that ran into the bridge in Baltimore Harbor. By the time they knew that the thing was out of control, there was nothing they could do to avoid hitting the bridge and hitting the pillars. So what the Fed gets paid big money to do is to correctly anticipate things that aren't known yet.
Karena penurunan suku bunga pada September sudah hampir dipastikan, pertanyaan analis kini beralih ke besarnya pemotongan. Akankah 25 basis poin seperti perkiraan selama ini? Atau The Fed harus lebih agresif dan memangkas suku bunga sebesar 50 basis poin alias 0,5%? Dari Washington DC, Dova Purwadi dan tim VOA.
Informasi. Download Metro TV Extend sekarang.